Hello? Hello? I can't hear you, Dave. I can't hear you. Come out and come back in, man. So anyway, let's see. Wait for Dave. Dave. Hello? Can anybody in the chat hear Dave? Oh my, I don't know. We got some things to talk about, guys. I'm not gonna reveal any of it. There we go.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, I'll mute.
Okay.
You can tell your story.
Okay. What the hell just happened? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Dave25 podcast. This is insane. You were on the phone with me, and then all of a sudden, holy shit, Domino's false delivery from a stalker, and the guy was so triggered and enraged because he knew it was a fake fraudulent order from the app from a stalker because they've been here how many times? 7 days and literally every day, one time each day in a week. This is when he was on probation and off, and there's not a damn thing that they did about it. Apparently, it's not a crime to do that. But if that guy would have came after me, I would have ended him and eliminated the threat. If that guy took one step closer and tried to confront me, because you've seen he made a move, and you want to make a move, I will defend myself, and he would have been executed on the site. And you were on the phone and you knew shit was about to go down, but then he walked away, and he walked very close to the car. But I don't know if he would have done anything, would have been documented. I would have sued the hell out of Domino's, and that was just too far with his serial stalking. The guy's still stalking, and he won't stop stalking me. What is your thoughts on this, Nelson?
I think this is messed up. I think this is going over the line. I think someone, can get seriously hurt with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, seriously hurt 100%. I nearly had to defend myself. The guy was so mad over a tip, and he's wasting his time. They make $4 an hour as soon as they go on the road. So this stalker is literally wasting this guy's time. That's why he looks like an idiot, just holding a fucking pizza. I'm never gonna fucking pay the guy. Dude, he probably ordered some fucking horrible pizza from this guy, and I can make my own better. I used to, work for them. Whatever. You would say this is too far though. This is.
Yes, this has gotten way too far. It's become really dangerous, and I think this needs to be stopped.
He's a real lifer. This
Yes.
is going real life. The definition of it.
I mean,
Next, he's gonna be.
I'll tell you right now, I don't want to be around any of that individual. I don't want nothing to do with that individual or nothing, because that's just disgusting.
Next, he's gonna be coming by like he did to Peter Gilmore, and that's when the threat is gonna be gone. These people think it's a joke. Yeah, 95.5. Let's celebrate that he's only 5% homo. Dude, if you're gay, you're gay. You're a faggot. Come on, dude. It's not 70-30. It's either 50-50, you are or you're not. Like, and even if you're 50-50, you're still fucking gay. Like, I will. These threats will be eliminated as if I'm in Florida. I hope they know. I follow stand your ground law. I follow the Constitution as it was originally written. That's why there ain't no such thing as what they're coming after the F-25 for.
How do you feel right now?
I feel like I'm being stalked. I mean, you were like, if this was happening to you, has this happened to you, Nelson?
Not this bad, no.
So like, it's just wow. I'm just processing this shit, and like the fact that this just occurred and took place, and the stalker's smiling in Clinton, Massachusetts, and he's like as if they're harboring a fugitive because he's untouchable in Massachusetts. If he was anywhere else, he'd be sentenced for his stalking. But where he's at, look at what is going on.
It was an accident, and you are the one that took a screenshot and went in and started harassing him with that phone number that accidentally went to you, which just proves that you're a stalker, Steve.
We know who's feeding him this information. It's clear. It's 100% certain on who it is, and they're in North Providence, and we know who's doing this because how else is he getting my phone number? Nelson, like, you know it, like, and I know it.
Yeah, but I may have accidentally sent it to him. That's what he's saying. On a troll account.
But you had both of them you sent?
What?
You sent them both numbers?
No, I just accidentally sent him a screenshot with the freaking number on top of it. That's what I think he got it from.
Yeah, but he would only had one number though.
So
right?
He called you on both numbers, not just the one that
he called on both. On my, like, you would say like my home phone number, but it's really not, and then my cell phone number.
Okay.
So he's calling. Oh my! I gotta put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm live, and he's harassing me. Dave, this is ridiculous. He's gone way too far.
I 100% agree. That's why I said report everything that happens to you.
Wow. I just can't believe that this is, like, I nearly had to off someone, just now. And then he would have blood on his hands at that point. This guy would have never clocked out of his job. Clocked in, never clocked out. Like, and whose fault is it? The stalker would be sentenced for that. He's the one who made the call. Nelson, this shit's going too far. I don't know what's going to happen, but someone's going to get executed.
Can Ghost come up? If he wants to, I'd like to say to talk to him. My thoughts on the whole situation is this has become too much, Steve. You have been going overboard. I've cut ties with you. I have stepped back from you because you are just trying to web anyone you can into your mess, and nobody wants to be involved with you. Nobody. You're not going to find one
except for one person. He is the gay best friend for that individual.
But I mean, she's hiding. You know what I mean? Like, nobody on YouTube's going to go and help this dude. You know what I mean? Like.
And Nelson, you heard the other girl I was spoken with, she, like, got pregnant?
Yeah.
And I don't know. So I asked my friend's girl, who's a mother, how far along she thinks the kid is. 12 weeks. You go back 12 weeks. I was with her that week. So like, you can't just rule that out 100%. And I don't know. I just feel like she was wrong because this is the same person who told me that they can't get pregnant at all. But like, hopefully they end up contacting me back and they get over this. Like, because I would like to talk to that person again, the OnlyFans model. But for me to like, I don't even care about this 21 flabby 21. I'll never speak to that individual ever again after the going to the cops with their entire family that I watched hockey with during the playoffs, and they want to talk about Milan Lucic as if they know him. Have fun watching him when he's washed up. I watched him in his prime in 2011. You know nothing about the Bruins or hockey, and your family is crazy for going along with dragging me in the mud for no reason when your alleged best friend, gay best friend, was the one that sent you that pizza and stalked you and is going to end up turning on you. And she's going to deal with what we're dealing with. Wouldn't you say that, karma will end up, if something happens with him and he decides, if he goes after you, 100% he's going to go after her, I would say.
So he's
You would
calling
say,
me now on the phone.
wow, that's why wow, holy shit.
He's on Twitter going nuts.
Dude, he's going crazy calling nonstop.
I'm
Not going to answer.
literally gonna have to block him off Twitter and restrict my Twitter and put a lock on it because he makes multiple Twitter accounts and will message me on it. So if you lock it, you can't get in. He has to be approved. So yeah, I'm gonna have to lock my Twitter down, block him on my phone because he's calling.
He said let him on panel so he can defend himself. Remember what he did the other day with the N-word shit and getting me like banned for hate speech? The warning strike?
Yeah, Steve.
That was too far the other night. My cousin was fucking playing a game, that's it.
Yeah, I remember when he went up there, and I know he did this. I know he recorded your stream down. He did.
He admitted to it on the fucking stream, and at least you're a witness, and like Ghost was a witness. So when he tries saying like to Mark Terry that he didn't do shit, when we all know it's a lie, it was a calculated attack.
This guy has done some nasty thing.
Despicable.
Despicable thing. And it doesn't matter. You can't say, hey, can you stop? Because he won't stop. And it's like an addiction for him. He loves doing it. He can't stop. He's mentally unwell.
And it's crazy that he's been doing the same thing, like it's his go-to with these pizza orders. And like Haggy rants, like this is 2015 or 2016 we're talking about, that he thought it was funny to send someone a pizza. And it's 2023. Like 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2023. Literally 7 going on 8 years that this guy has been doing the same thing, and he still thinks it's as funny as the first time he's ever done it. He's a virgin at 28.
He's saying he's flagging the stream. Do you see that comment in there?
Yeah, well, we didn't say the N-word.
No, or nothing, anything hate in here. There's no hate. I'm talking very respectfully in regards to Dave's paddle. So
yeah, he needs therapy again, and he definitely needs to be medicated with something.
I don't think that'll help him. I hate to say it. It's not.
Yo.
This is his whole life.
Yo, Nelson, do you think this would help him? Was born.
So, he's saying I got anxiety. You know what anxiety I have is when, I'm on a call with Dave and the pizza man comes and starts harassing Dave on there. That's pretty much anxiety. You have caused anxiety for multiple people, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So don't sit here and say Dave has not planted me to come on here. I've chose to come on here. I have chosen to speak up against you because I'm tired of listening to you. I'm tired of you doing this every day and tagging me and DMing me. And it's just nonstop. It's nonstop, Dave. Every day. Every day, this guy can't stop.
Did you see he donated $2 to befriend Mark Terry? Nelson? He super chatted Mark Terry $2.
Oh my gosh.
Like, dude, Mark Terry doesn't support this stalker. He just has him as a mod, for drama.
I'm not calling you. I don't have your number anymore. I forgot. No, you do. Thing. You need to just.
He just, you're cutting out a little bit, but dude, he needs to stop. I agree. Dave is clearly manipulating Nelly because he knows Nelly is mentally unstable and has anxiety and the autism. The only person in this chat that has autism is you and your supposed friend. Okay? And yeah, hashtag eliminate threat 2023. Everybody that's tuning in, thanks for joining the stream. If you could hit the like button and post a comment on this stalker situation that's going on. And no, I'm not calling you. I don't have your number anymore. I forgot your number. That's why you've been calling me nonstop, harassing me, trying to bait me into saying stuff and saying you're going to turn it in, and that Flabby's turned it in. You guys are cyber stalking me, and you guys are stalking me nonstop. It's occurring. And, you're just repeatedly coming after me. You are calling. You are calling me, and you're calling Nelson Green. Nonstop. Yesterday, today, and it needs to stop. But will it stop? No. If Ghost knows this is never going to stop, it's never going to end with this guy. And maybe we need to, have someone take this guy's virginity or what, and maybe he'll stop. But the only thing is he lost it to a guy, probably. That's it. So he's never, So maybe then he'll stop harassing people and stop sending pizzas to Haggy Rants. 7 years later, he's sending pizzas to Dave25. Still thinks it's just as funny as when he was crying over this guy. It's just, you should be ashamed. You're 28. Unemployment in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And you're coming after me. Harassing, stalking. Yes, I can prove that you sent it. Easily. I have a recording of you saying that you're sending me pizza 30 minutes later. It shows up. I have the proof. The proof has arrived, and I could provide the proof at any point in time because it's on my channel. I have it clicked. So yes, I can. And no, I'm not trolling and manipulating people or Nelson Green. So Dave, you are actually committing slander by accusing someone you don't have any proof on. You probably ordered the pizza yourself. Yeah, like that's most logical. Or is it more logical that a serial stalker sent it to me? So an old recording is your proof? A recording from a month ago is your proof? Dude, you're doing this a month ago, you're doing it years ago, you're doing it 7 years ago. You are a stalker who sends pizza to people. It's your go-to move. And the only thing that you can say is to laugh about it. Please help. I am being stalked, harassed by this guy. And the proof is out there. The proof has arrived on what this guy is doing. And you're exposing yourself. It's coming out that you are a stalker. And you can't help it but stalk people. The order, yeah, they have evidence, 100%. But the thing is, they're not going to do anything because they say it's not a crime. But if I was to be doing this stuff, I would be literally crucified for this shit. Like, are you kidding me? If I was sending 7 orders to Whore 21 or Flabby 21, whatever you want to call them, loser 21, like if I was to send this shit to my ex or anybody or Nelson Green, and he's admitted his name is Dennis Williams, okay? But this guy put it out there on his channel, and he doxed the entire apartment complex, which is just stalking on another level. And if I did that to Nelson, I'm sure, he would like go after me, and to where he would get me, for stalking him for that. Like I would never do that, but I'm just saying, when you send people a pizza every day, that is like proof of harassment. So if someone was to do that to anyone, but I don't understand how he is able to get away with it. Because he lives in like Massachusetts, they just don't give a fuck. They're very protective. It's like they're harboring a fugitive, Stalker Steve, in their state because he's going after people in New York, multiple people in New York. He's going after people in his own state, Massachusetts. Bobby Olmsted almost killed him, turned around halfway there. I think it was in Virginia near Hubbard or something like that. But Haggy Ranch, nonstop harassed in Philadelphia, stalked Planet Randy in New York as well. Stalked Tina D, stalked everyone. Just Papa Gross 56, guilted him into being friends with him, sent him dildos. Grizz had him refunded on Amazon to buy a new clock for his wall. And it's just, he sent Dominos 100% the Cowboat podcast before. Cowboat confirmed it. He said he sent it, and I was like, yo, you said you sent me pizza. And he confirmed, yeah, he got it. So, he doxed Cowboat before, or Randy doxed him, and then it was basically confirmed by Planet Randy, and then he sent him pizza. Yeah, he did just admit to stalking me. Yep. You did it. Yep. All right. So he says, I'd like to see where the orders were traced back to. Call the Dominos right now live and ask them where the high IP was from. Because it was an online order, correct? Obviously, you're confirming that it was an online order because you did it. What do you, like, dude, he just admitted that it was him. Like, we all know it was you who did it. Yeah, the Domino's should end up pressing charges on the stalker, but like the thing is, you have the right to refuse the order at when they come to your door, so that's why they can't really do anything. So no, they cannot force him to pay for all of it. It's just crazy that he's being allowed to do this off just when he was on his probation, and even like after. Yo, Ghost, if you want to join up, I'm gonna put the link in chat again. If there's like some things to address, because I know you've seen that $2 super chat, and you've probably seen those videos. So if you want to join up and roast this fucker for 2 seconds, I just can't believe that there's nothing that can be done. Like, oh, sending a pizza to someone and not paying for it's not a crime. But isn't this like proof of repeated harassment? And like you would say, 100% cyber stalking. Like that's the definition of it. This is the same guy who harassed my former manager. Added 10 Negroes to a group chat, and 2 of them were brothers from White Tupac, and they're actual brothers too. But like seriously, like this guy is stalked. I have a full folder of everything that he's done, like putting the guy's house out there, saying send food to him, putting the guy's address on his Facebook, and I was attacked for all of his doing. Like, it's just crazy. This guy is actually a stalker, though, and everybody's seeing it. And finally, Nelson Green has woken up to this shit because he was siding with the stalker for a while, but he always knew he was a stalker from before. But kind of settled to be his friend, kind of like Papa Grizz, just to get him to stop and back off. These people, step down to a stalker and let him stalk, so he'll stop stalking. Just like when he was going after Mark Terry, he modded him to get him to back off. This is what this guy is doing, and the thing is, nobody likes you, stalker. You can't handle that I'm, everything that you wish that you were. You wish you had a channel, with a decent following. You wish, you weren't a virgin. You wish you could fucking, you know, be cool with Mark Terry, whoever. But you're a stalker, a born stalker, and that's all you'll ever be. And your half brother doesn't give 2 fucks about you. And he knows you're a stalker, but he also is just as guilty because he supports you just like other people. And he shouldn't. He should, be like, I don't give 2 fucks if you're my half brother. I don't want to associate with you sending pubes. I don't know, but Ghost, whenever you're free, we're gonna have to do another stream, and we're gonna have to call him out because that $2 super chat needs to be addressed on just like what he's doing with that, because it's just um, he's not really cool with Mark Perry. He gave him $2 to like white guilt him into being friends with him. And you want to talk about Kiwi Farms? This guy's probably on there for stalking Papa Grizz, because Papa Grizz 56 had a page on there, and probably had your aunt's son. If Papa Grizz is on there, it probably says Steve Cook sent pizzas to multiple people on YouTube, like Haggy Rants and Papa Grizz 56. And Haggy Rants is a shame that you still bring up this guy. How many years later? 7 years later, this guy has sent you pizza before and cried over you. Kanisha sent you pics, and you still talk about these people. Edward James Hubbard. Like, the fact that you can't not talk about these people on Twitch when you're behind a paywall for $6 in order for people to be able to chat. You think people on Twitch know who in the hell these people are? They were on YouTube, and now they go there just to troll you. And I heard the Stalker's giving his dad's Amazon Prime membership to Haggy Rants just so he can troll him in his chat. Everyone wants to say stolen valor for Haggy Rants, tuna, trailer trash. Who gives a fuck? Like, you got people, like the Stalker's dad who was in the military and who should be ashamed of himself for having served and not teaching a stalker how to serve and not troll people and troll Exo's family on the holidays. He's a failure of a father for him. And Stalker, you want to show up, you want to do the old Gilmore shit that you did to him, show up at, where I'm at, same time. You want to pull up on Dave 25. The threat will be eliminated. Because what you did to Peter Gilmore that day, I'm not supporting him, but you stalked him. You showed up to that guy's house, and he would have had every right had you unlocked that gate and walked up to his front door and tried to go in his house, even knocked, to put a bullet through you. Because look at what happened in Sydney, Ohio. Same thing. Before. You show up to Papa Grizz's house, that's what's happening. But you did it to him because you knew he wouldn't do anything. And that's why you didn't show up already, because you know the outcome. That'll be the last time you ever make it back to Massachusetts. You need to stop your stalking because you are legitimately taking this shit offline and stalking cross state lines. Send me money, Cash App Dave 25 podcast. Hit the like button, subscribe, and tell me what the fuck this stalker has done to you and how he stalked you, and if he will ever stop stalking me and what it's going to take for him to stop. Subscribe.